up. What's the matter with you? Hey, Louis is up on the roof. Look. Hey, look, they're up on the roof.
Morning, gentlemen. Woo!
All right, 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. It is December 9th, 2015, 57 degrees. Here at the studios of the Source, WOCA, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall just outside the WOCA commissary, formerly known as the food court, where you too can get a bite to eat. Good morning, Robin. How you doing?
Good. Good morning, Larry.
The weather doesn't look so bad at all. We've got a good forecast.
Nice.
There's only a 20% chance of rain for today, but the good news is no mention of rain for Saturday right now.
Oh, okay.
And that's the day of the parade.
Yeah,
so don't forget that. And temperatures are not going to be that cold, not that hot. High temperatures on Saturday around 82. Lows by the time we get to Sunday morning, 61. So it's going to be pretty mild on Saturday.
Nice.
And pretty much the same all week long. So
yeah.
Well, the rest of the week anymore. We're in the middle right now. The middle. Can you believe it's the 9th day of December? You know what you're doing 1 month from today? 1 month from today, you're saying it's all over. It's all over. Christmas is gone. New Year's is history. You got to start writing 2016 on your checks.
Exactly.
How many checks do you write? I write 1 check a month. Rent. It's the only check I write anymore.
I write 1 a week, and that's to my church. So that's the check that I write.
There you
go. 4 checks a month, or 5, depending if there are 5 Sundays or 4 Sundays.
So 7:35 this morning. Let me tell you what we're doing. Gosh, there's a few things in the news. We'll talk about Donald Trump. We'll talk about and get your opinions on all these things. The Supreme Court revisiting the issue of race in admissions. So I'll tell you about that when we get there.
Okay.
The Person of the Year from Time Magazine. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, if that's probably not important to most people. An investigation into the title loan companies. You know, people will put their car in hock, and sometimes it's not always easy to get out of that hock, right?
Yeah.
So a couple of other things in the news.
Okay.
And so there you go.
I like the rock and roll part.
Yeah. 8:35 today, News Bites. That's when we turn off our opinions. I almost forgot what I was going to say there. And we simply deliver the news. 9:05, Chuck Stapleton works with digital dentistry. Have you heard of this before?
I have not.
He's a developer of computer-aided designs, and he's talking to us about the coming trends in dentistry and the potential for making dental procedures a lot less agonizing. Something digital dentals. Wow. Tommy Joe Bro, right? Is that how you say his name?
Yep.
Breaux. He's a Cajun comedian. There you go. A Cajun comedian. He's the narrator of A Cajun Night Before Christmas. Does he talk like Foghorn Leghorn?
I don't know. I haven't.
I always
heard
think Foghorn Leghorn talks like a Cajun. Anyway, he's got a book called The Cajun Night Before Christmas. So that's what he's talking about. The holiday events happening in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like his home base. So
okay. All right.
He narrates the story at the events, and it's New Orleans.
Parvis Feruzgar at 10:05, the founder of several multi-million-dollar companies that support 2,300 needy children around the world.
That's my favorite part.
Providing all their food, clothing, and education. And he's an instructor with CEO Space, which is an entrepreneurial forum with instructors such as Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen, T. Harv Eker, and Lisa Nichols.
That's cool.
4 of whom we've had on the show. I mean, 2 of whom.
Yep.
2 of the 4 have been on the show.
Yep.
Those would be Mark Victor Hansen and Jack Canfield. How to make your dream job a reality is his topic. Vicki Morris is a career happiness coach.
That's cool. I like happiness.
Happy Habits is the title of her book. Dr. Barry Bartusiak is a lecturer on cosmetic dentistry. 2 dentists today, huh?
I know. That's a coincidence.
The ways for parents to set a good example for their children's lasting dental health. The voice of travel. Anthony James will be here from Homewood Suites here in Ocala talking to us about traveling. Yesterday I had a taste of traveling. I went down with you to pick up your mother at the airport.
Yep.
I was looking around and thinking,
Tampa.
I'm right in Tampa, and I was thinking, everybody's going someplace.
Yeah.
I want to go someplace. Don't you think that when you go to the airport? Oh, man, I want to go someplace.
Yeah, I do.
All these people are going and coming, and I want to be going.
I know. They're coming from somewhere, and they're going to somewhere, and it was fun just watching the people.
And then Lori will be on with us from Bob Wine's Community Gardens and Nursery.
Yep.
So there you go. Let's see, a few quick things. First of all, probably the most important news I think I heard all morning long.
Okay.
Do you know when you buy cheese in the plastic wrapping? You know.
Yes.
You get cheese, you single slices, you
Right.
pull them out of that plastic
Right.
wrap.
Cheese food. Yes.
Well, can you imagine if chocolate was sold that way?
Oh my.
It is.
Really?
Yes.
In plastic wrappers?
Yes, it is.
Wow, that would keep me from eating the whole package at one time.
Yeah, right.
I know. I just suck
You
it
can
right
now
down.
buy chocolate that comes in slices like cheese,
Oh my gosh.
and people are doing all kinds of cool things with it.
Nice.
They're rolling it up in things. They're melting it on things. They're just eating it.
Oh, chocolate in sleeves, so it's pliable. You roll it up.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Wow.
how- maybe you have to warm it up to roll it up. I don't know.
That's like fruit roll-ups then. You got this sheath of stuff, and you roll it up and you eat it. And
It's
stuff
sliced up
that.
like cheese, and it comes in each individual slices.
Wow. I got to look for that. I got to
Wonder how you
see.
get that one.
I
Okay.
got to try it, see if it's good.
All right, what else? So, a few local things. Let's see. The 67th annual Christmas parade will be this coming Saturday.
Yep.
WOCA will be broadcasting the parade live.
Yep.
Are we going to have a camera there?
What, on the parade itself?
Yeah, we should bring this video camera there.
Oh, that would be cool. I wish Joe and Dan would do that.
By
That'd
the
be
way,
wonderful.
speaking of video cameras.
Yeah, they could
I put
hook
on
it
you.
up to the to their computer and just videotape the parade. As
That
we
would be
narrate.
cool. So we'll be
Yeah.
there. What I love about the broadcast, we will be broadcasting from the Hires Baxley Funeral Home.
Yep, their porch.
It's not creepy. Don't tell me it's creepy. It's a beautiful building.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, so we'll be on the porch, the brick porch, which is just across from Walgreens, by the way. Just
Yep.
sort of catty corner
Yep, it's toward the end of the parade route. That's where the
on the boulevard.
Yep, on the boulevard. That's where the parade route turns north and goes up 8th Avenue.
Yeah, and then it ends up there.
Yes, it does.
But anyway, so we will be broadcasting from there. It's always fun. It sounds like the weather's going to be good, which is always a good thing. And usually, some of the people you hear on the air here regularly, they join us. So it's kind of fun to hear everybody kind of together in one spot.
Yeah.
Anthony James could be there. I don't
Yep.
know. We'll ask him if he wants to be there.
Yeah.
Brad
Rosema.
Thank you, Brad
From Ocala
Rosema.
Aviation.
He'll probably show up, and I don't know.
Tom Davis from Life South.
Yeah, Galen might. I think
Galen,
he wouldn't. But anybody's invited to if you're on the air here.
Yeah.
If you're not on the air here, you're welcome to come by and say, "Hey,
Right.
how you doing up there?"
Right, but if you're actually on the air and broadcast over the microphone from the studio, then you're welcome to broadcast
Also,
there.
if you want to watch it on TV, the Education Channel is also broadcasting the parade. I think Kevin Christian is one of the hosts again this year.
Oh, that's good. Kevin's a staple for being the host. He and Rosie Marino Jones were a team all these years for the Christmas parade. And now
This year's
she's
parade is
doing something
themed
else.
Winter Express. It involves over 2,000 riders, marchers, and other participants. This is this Saturday,
Yep.
2 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days from today. Nearly 100 units, including floats, marching bands, dance troops, baton twirling groups, motorcycle units, equine entries, all in the parade. If you've never been to the Ocala Christmas parade, let me tell you something that's one of the best. And if you think I'm not talking from experience, hey, I can know something, okay? Just because I don't know the best coffee, just because I don't know the best pizza, just because I like airplane food,
That's right.
doesn't mean I don't know parades.
exactly.
And to be honest, I don't know parades.
It's a great parade.
I just enjoy it. If I said
Good
I knew
morning.
parades, I'd be, good morning, how you doing? All right. Also, Kevin Christian returning with Anna DeWeese and Stephanie DeVilling. I guess she's a newcomer, it says here.
Oh, wow.
All representing Marion County Public Schools. So they'll be doing the commentary as the parade passes. They will be seated over there by the Ocala Shopping Center.
Yep, they always have bleacher seats there. Really nice.
So if you want to watch it on their TV channel, let's see, channel 99 on Comcast. Bright House channel 496.
Okay.
Cox channel 12.
Okay.
Digital channel 7.1 over the air. How about that? And it'll replay on the Marion Education Channel every Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sundays at 2 p.m. through January 3rd. So if you missed it.
Nice. And the Sergeant Erica Hay of the Ocala Police Department is the Grand Marshal, and DeCaria Gary from Saddlewood Elementary is the Junior Grand Marshal.
All right. Everything you and I just read,
yes,
we got to keep this with us. So when we're doing this play-by-play on Saturday, we'll know what they're talking about.
Exactly.
Because it always happens that we say, what? What?
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll hold
You're always the one. You're always the one with the information. All right, we will take a little break. We'll be right back. We'll serious it up a little bit on the other side. A little bit.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Fox News Radio, I'm Rich Dennison. The House approves a measure designed to block citizens of 38 countries from traveling to the U.S. without a visa.
Homeland Security Committee Chairman Mike McCall noting some of the Paris attackers came from countries currently included in a visa waiver program to expedite travel. This bill would force anyone who has been to Iraq or Syria in the past 5 years to get a visa before traveling to the U.S.
Fox's Jared Halpern. The Senate still needs to take up the measure. A Georgia man convicted of killing a close friend of his mother's has been executed. Brian Terrell was put to death by lethal injection shortly after midnight. Heavy rain causing flooding in parts of Oregon and more is forecast for today.
Oregon officials are also warning people to stay away from the beach. High winds are expected to reach 70 miles an hour and waves could reach 40 feet when they break on shore.
Fox's Kelly Wright. Fox News. We report, you decide.
My name is Dale Pazinski. I'm 19 years old, and this is how I live united. I've always been kind of a computer geek, and I found a way to use those skills to help the homeless in my community. For people facing hard times, computer skills and a basic resume are so important. It may seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in people's lives. So with United Way, I created a program where I work with the homeless. Together, we go through their whole job history, write a resume, and then save it on their very own USB drive. We provide workbooks and training certificates. I even budgeted for cupcakes so we can celebrate as a class when one of our people gets a job. That's huge. When somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." That's what living united feels like to me. My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Opportunities for getting sick are everywhere. Viruses hang out in lots of places, and they love to follow you home. But there are ways to beat them, and beat them before they even have a chance to cause you problems. Vaccinations are like your own personal shield against disease. They're your first line of defense against many common infections, like tetanus or flu. Interested in learning more? Visit immunizeflorida.com and learn how to keep vaccine between you and disease. A message from the Florida Department of Health.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus Levy Marion and learn how they can help you.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 840-0750. That's 840-0750.
Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Hi, this is Brad. I want to take a moment to talk about a serious issue. In the next 5 years, the aviation industry is projected to have a shortage of commercial pilots. Now is the time to start training. Ocala Flying Club has started a scholarship for the youth of Marion County ages 17 to 24. The club will donate up to $4,000 towards a pilot's license. This will help get the student on their way to obtaining their commercial pilot license. If this sounds like something you would be interested in, or if you know someone that would be, please contact Ocala Aviation Services, 861-7484.
All right, thank you. It is 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning into The Source, WOCA. I was looking up the food drive here at the Paddock Mall. Okay, it is happening today here at the Paddock Mall. Now, I have a calendar that says it was yesterday, but that calendar is wrong. So if you have that calendar, the food drive is today. We had a gentleman in here yesterday promoting it, and he clearly told us it was today. And I did go to the WESH Channel 2 website, which does also say it is today. So if you want to participate in this, they are meeting over at they're doing it right now, as a matter of fact. I didn't get over there. It started at 6 a.m. It'll go till 12:30 at the Paddock Mall here over by Belk's, right, Robin? That's where they're doing this?
Yep, it's right on the corner there. You can see the signs. You can see the 2 semi-trucks right on the corner by Highway 200 and that entrance into the mall right by Belk's. They got a lot of cars there, a lot of people. 2 semi-truck trailers are there, and it's really, really amazing, the food that's being dropped off.
Well, check that out. That's the calendar we were given. It's got it wrong. It's got yesterday's date. So if you have the calendar and you were looking at that and you came by yesterday, then it's today. I don't know what to tell you.
It's today, the 9th.
It is noisy out there.
I know. They do a good job in maintenance.
All right. There are 2 parades happening this Saturday, one here in Ocala and one up in Hawthorne, well, at least 2 that I know of. And there's one happening Sunday in Bellevue, too, right?
Yep.
Bellevue's the other?
The Bellevue Parade, and I think Saturday is also the Denellen Parade.
Oh, is that right?
It's so amazing,
okay.
Yeah.
The Hawthorne Parade I'm bringing to your attention because Tom Schmitz is the MC, I believe. Master of Ceremony.
He's like the Grand Marshal or something. For like 12 years he's been that way.
The Hawthorne Area Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring Hawthorne Lights the Way this Saturday downtown Hawthorne. There's festivities. He said if you're on 301, then you're a block too far away. It's a road parallel to 301, right? It'll begin at 11 a.m. There will be carnival rides, arts, crafts, food, booths, and they will all line Southeast 221st Street. The Grand Marshal Hawthorne Hornets football coach Cornelius Ingram will lead the parade. So Tom's not the Grand Marshal. Tom is like the MC or something, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but he said he's been doing it for like 12 years, and he's the man.
He's the guy.
Yep, he's the guy.
So could you do both? Could you do this one and Ocala? This one starts at 11. Ours starts at 5. Yeah, you could do both.
Yeah, if you really wanted to.
The problem would
rush.
be parking once you got down here.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, but I mean, you go to Hawthorne, and Hawthorne's not just the parade. They got all those other festivities that they have into the night.
But I'm saying if you were, retired and you just want to go do something twice, you could see that parade and this parade.
Sure, you could do that. I don't see why not.
More on the political side, the Marion County Board of County Commissioners yesterday unanimously approved putting a sales tax option before us voters in March. Mm-hmm. It'll be on the presidential ballot in March. How about that?
Wow.
If passed, the 1% sales tax would fund public safety equipment needs for law enforcement, fire rescue, and emergency medical services. By the way, I'm reading this from the Marion County Board of County Commissioners news release.
Yep, and that'll be on Facebook this morning for anybody that wants to read it.
Let's see. The money would also pay for transportation capital road projects for Marion County and the municipalities of the county, which are Bellevue, Denellen, Ocala, Reddick, and McIntosh. Mm-hmm. The temporary tax would be levied over a period of 4 years, starting January 1st, 2017, and ending December 31st, 2020.
Yes.
County Commissioner Kathy Bryant is quoted in the news release. She says this sales tax will provide the most equitable funding source for much-needed priorities in our community. It will ensure that all county residents and visitors participate in paying for these essential services for all. There you go. Sales tax are paid. Okay, don't got to get into that. Anyway, so that'll be on the ballot in March of 2016. Just so you know, something to look forward to.
They're always on top of things when they, as soon as the news hits, they put it out right away.
All right, I gave you a parade story. I gave you a political story. Now I'm going to give you a sweet story before we jump over to the Donald Trump story. Oh, no, I got more before Donald Trump. Okay. But here's a sweet story. Ready for this?
Okay.
A man found the top of a wedding cake while cleaning his garage.
Okay.
The top of this wedding cake was 100 years old. Of course, it was inedible. His name is Ronald Warninger, and it came from his grandparents' wedding cake.
Wow.
They were married on March 17th, 1915.
Wow.
However, they never got around to enjoying their cake a second time. It's a tradition. Warninger found the top tier of their wedding cake in his garage on the 100th anniversary of his grandparents' wedding. Her husband, Harvey, died in 1944.
Oh, my.
So they were married in
So
1915,
young.
and he died in 1944.
Yeah, so they were only married 29 years?
Inez Warninger gave the cake to Ronald's parents around 1960 because they had a better freezer. So it was in a freezer. I knew it dated back into the teens. I wasn't allowed to touch it, but that's all I really knew. He remembers it as a child. Warninger brought the cake to his home in the early 2000s, and by that time it had already been petrified. So what? It sounds like he found it. Now I'm trying to figure out.
Well, he knew it was there. Well, maybe when it was petrified, it was taken out of the freezer
I
and
see.
put in a box.
He forgot where he put it. He was organizing his home in Washington, the state of Washington, and he uncovered the antique dessert on the shelf, perfectly preserved inside a hat box. The cake is totally inedible.
Oh, yeah.
The cake's layers disintegrated a long time ago, but the rock-hard porcelain-like icing is practically perfect, with just a few cracks. Only a chunk of the sponge-like cake remains. His grandmother's memory book was also in the hat box. That's what you saw on my screen when you came into the studio.
Oh, cool.
And this is what she wrote. Dear Inez, remember me when far away and only half awake. Remember me on your wedding day and send me a slice of cake. Your friend, Nathan. Oh, I can't read the name. The note was written 10 years before Inez and Warninger got married.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
As for why his grandparents never ate the cake, he says they probably got too busy. All right, there's a sweet story for you.
Maybe they wanted to save it for the memory instead of just eating it and making it disappear.
Yeah, maybe they said, that's a year old.
Yeah.
I'm not eating that.
Yeah, and how
see.
was the freezers in 1916? I mean, it was...
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's... Ugh.
See, my mom and dad remembered ice boxes. And they were children in the early 30s. So,
Yeah.
ice boxes. So, freezers. Yeah, really.
Yeah, so the ice box.
I don't know. That's a
been
good
just
question.
Ice in a
Wow, I don't know.
box.
Let's see. The Supreme Court will revisit the controversial issue of race in admissions. Let's see. The Supreme Court will consider a challenge today to the use of racial preferences in university admissions. In 2013, the justices heard Abigail Fisher's lawsuit against the University of Texas, Austin, and sent it back to a federal appeals court for closer scrutiny. The lower court again upheld the school's policy, which admits the top-ranked students from every high school and then uses race and ethnicity, among other factors, to fill out each year's class. Now the case returns, and proponents of affirmative action fear the conservative-leaning court is prepared to strike down the policy.
Wow.
Okay, so I understand the concern there. Time magazine will unveil its choice for the most impactful newsmaker and world influencer of 2015 today.
Gosh.
I don't know if they've done it yet, but this says it will be later today. The magazine released its shortlist of diverse finalists, which included Caitlyn Jenner.
Okay.
Do not put her as the person of the year.
No. She already has a Lifetime Achievement Award for her.
Islamic State leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. You better not put him as the person of the year.
Never, ever, ever remember Hitler.
Black Lives Matter activists also made the cut, as well as world leaders Angela Merkel and Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump.
Yeah, it's between Merkel and Trump, I think.
Bernie Sanders also is on the finalist list. Mm-hmm. How come Hillary's not on here? I don't see Hillary on here.
Well, she didn't really do anything, though. Person of the year. She hasn't done anything.
All right, we'll take a break. Got a few more, and then we'll talk about the big one, I guess.
Okay.
The Donald Trump story. 13 things you need to know about the Donald Trump proposal that got everybody upset. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Intervals of clouds and sunshine on this Wednesday with a shower or thunderstorm in parts of the area. Highs ranging from 71 at the coast to 78 inland. Partly cloudy tonight, lows ranging from the mid-50s inland to about 63 along the coast. Tomorrow, periods of clouds and sun, high 74 to 78. And on Friday, mostly sunny, the high 76 to 80. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hello, gorgeous. At Gorgeous Salon. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. It's time to get that new look started. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon, 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. And whether you're going on a job interview or out on a date, your hands do a lot of talking. Manicures are a must. Hello Gorgeous is a full-service salon, so let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala, right next to the historic Marion Theater. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. Hello Gorgeous.
Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has 3 CD specials, 12 months for 1.05% APY, 24 months for 1.50% APY, 36 months for 1.75% APY each with a $10,000 minimum. Federally insured by the NCUA. APY equals annual percentage yield. These rates effective through December 31st, subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or visit their website at flcu.org.
Robin, let's try a little plant trivia. Name this nursery. It's a not-for-profit, and it teaches growing and caring for plants to their students.
Oh, that's easy. Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? It's a nursery conveniently located between Ocala and Bellevue.
Again, it's Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? A nursery with a wide variety of just what you need or want at the most reasonable prices.
Kenny's Place, of course.
Kenny's Place at 7677 Southeast 41st Court. Give them a call at 867-1213. It's a caring place for people and plants. It's Kenny's Place.
Located in Ocala, Renstar Medical Research has offered a wide range of clinical research trials for 17 years. Renstar conducts clinical trials for conditions such as migraines, memory decline, fibromyalgia, and sun-damaged skin. To learn more, call Renstar at 352-629-5800. Help us create a healthier tomorrow by volunteering today. Please call Renstar at 352-629-5800.
All right, 12 minutes before 8 o'clock, 57 degrees here at the studios of The Source, WOCA broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall. By the way, we have 2 large TVs that we're going to be giving away, and you might know this already, but if you don't know this already, then I'm going to tell you how you can get your name in the running to be a potential winner. And we will have 2 winners. Those winners' names will be selected on December 21st at random from a box of names. And you can get your name in the box of names a couple of different ways. One is to bring it in here, or call it in, and just leave your name and phone number on the answering machine. There's nobody here right now to take your message, so that's the way you would do it right now. If you happen to call when somebody is here, you can tell that person you'd like your name in the running. And you can also go on the Facebook page. And the Facebook page for WOCA is, hold on, I got to always remember what it is.
And if the answering machine is working, we've been having trouble with the answering machine hooking up, so don't get frustrated.
So
if you can't leave a
the
message.
day we're picking the winners will be December 21st. So we're getting close now.
Next Tuesday.
The TVs are 58 inches diagonally, as all TVs are measured, right?
Yeah, a week from next Tuesday. Sorry.
They're LED TVs, full high-definition TVs. They are from our friends over at Sears here in the Paddock Mall.
Yep.
They're the television. I can't read that little piece under there. It's an LCD full HD TV. What does it say under that?
It's in Spanish.
Okay. No wonder I couldn't read it. But anyway, it's an RCA TV. I didn't tell you that. So anyway, what you need to do is go to the WOCA Facebook page, and you can like the page, which is wonderful, but be sure to like the post. Dan Martone made sure the post is hovering at the top, not hovering at the top, but it's the first thing you'll see. He made sure it doesn't, you know how on Facebook things will drop lower on the page?
All the time.
He put one of those gold ribbons on it, and it stays at the top until he's ready to take it off of there.
Yep.
But anyway, if you click on that, it says Big Christmas TV Giveaway 58-inch RCA. It's got the 2 RCA dogs on there. You'll see what I'm talking about. It says Sears on there. You have to like that picture.
Yeah.
Because here's why. When you like the picture, it leaves your name. We want you to like our page also, but when you do that, all it gives us is a new like. It says you have a new person who likes you. It doesn't tell us who you are. But if you like the picture, it'll tell us your name.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd share that with you.
Okay.
All right, so, and then your name will be in the running again. There's a couple different ways to get your name, and I think I just told you all of them, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. Just
I
the
mean, we
phone
had a
and
few.
Facebook.
We've had a few other ones, like at Light Up Ocala, or like at Dr. Erica Olstein's
Acupuncture
event last week.
Yeah.
So
Poking for a clause.
There might be others. Dan might come up with another way for you to get your name in the box, and the more you get it in there, obviously, the more chances you have to win.
But there's only 2. You can only have it in, total of 3-4 times now because of the 4 different things. You can't just keep calling and put your name in.
Yesterday evening, I went with you to pick up your mom at Tampa's airport.
Yep.
There's another airport I want to tell you about. It's on the border of the United States and Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Starting today, one of the only borders that has an airport straddling 2 countries. A new terminal in San Diego has a bridge that crosses a razor wire border fence to Tijuana International Airport.
Wow.
A springboard to about 30 Mexican destinations. Passengers will pay $18 to walk a 390-foot overpass, bypassing the congested land crossing where they wait for up to several hours to enter San Diego by car or on foot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the U.S.-Mexico border, one of the world's most fortified international, not oldest, but most fortified international borders.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Have your passport.
If you haven't picked the 5 artists you would like to see ushered into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2016, cast your vote before the voting ends tonight. The top 5 artists will make up a fan's ballot, which counts as one of roughly 800 ballots that will determine the new inductees. Artists are eligible for consideration 25 years after releasing their first single or album, which is pretty much every musician I like.
Yeah.
This year's nominees represent a wide variety of influences. You'll have to search online to find who they are. I don't have that list. And let's see. We've all seen the ads. Get a quick cash loan in time of need. Just put up your car title as collateral. Now, it's not that simple. Some states and consumer advocates say title lenders are taking advantage of the public. Despite the scrutiny, title lenders are expanding. So how are these companies doing it? An investigation by the Center for Public Integrity examines how title lenders have fended off state oversight with millions of dollars in campaign contributions. Aggressive challenges to regulators and tightly written loan contracts that leave aggrieved borrowers with little legal recourse, losing their cars in some cases. So.
Right. Well, if you can't make the payment when you get a loan, then you have to lose whatever it is you use.
Put up as collateral. Yeah.
It's common sense.
It's scary too.
It's common sense.
It's
you need
tempting.
the money, and
It's
you got to
tempting.
do it.
It's tempting.
Yeah.
It's tempting, and it's the same argument. I know you don't like when I argue against casinos, but it's the same argument against casinos. If I went to you and I said to you, Robin, and I got an idea, Robin, here's an idea. What we'll do is we'll go out to the people at large, right? And we'll just kind of give them like a 1 in 3 million chance of winning something, right? And what we'll end up doing is making a lot of money in the process.
Of course.
You would say to me, no, that's taking advantage of people. 1 in 3 million, or whatever it is, whatever the lottery odds are, or the winning odds are in the casino.
Yep.
You would say, no, that goes against my fiber. That goes against my ethics, my morals.
Because it's us duping somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to go out there into the public and say, hey, you want to win $1 million? Buy one of these things for $1. You got a chance. Why not? Right? There's nobody would allow me to do that. First of all, I get arrested for doing it. But second of all, just the moral fiber of your being would say, no, I'm not going to take that person's dollar. Because I know there's a one, if there's a 1 in 3 million chance that you're going to win $1 million, let's just use that figure, okay? That means there's a 299. Wait, what's the number? 2,999,999 to 1 chance that you're going to make money. In other words, the odds are so much in your favor, you know darn well that you are ripping some people off.
Well, sure, that happens every day.
It happens
with
every
banks
day.
And everything.
With banks and everything.
Sure, they're NSF.
So why would we vote to say yes to casinos?
Well, because they're fun, fun,
F-U-N?
Yeah, fun, and they provide jobs to people. I mean, you got maintenance guys, you got you've got people that make the food.
All right.
You know.
I don't follow the logic.
Mm-hmm.
I am not opposed to casinos. Mm-hmm. I am fine with it. I understand the fun part.
Yeah.
I understand you have no, but I'm saying the temptation of putting your car up as collateral to get a loan is very tempting, and somebody ends up without a car.
Yeah, if they're not careful, if they don't make the payments.
And the same thing is true with a casino. The temptation is there. In times of dire need. I was behind a lady yesterday at the gas station on your corner, and she spent $40 on scratch-off tickets.
Yep, they do that. That's mild.
$40. $40 is at least 2 bags of groceries, maybe 3.
Yeah. Depending how you spend your money on
The
groceries.
governor signed a new contract with the Seminoles in return for a 7-year agreement to keep their casinos in business. The tribe will pay the state at least $3 billion. Of course, that's money that comes from people who lost their money.
That's right. That's right. Well, look at the Florida lottery. Look at the church groups that have raffles and things. You know, just to put money back into their churches. I mean, how many people can actually afford to buy a raffle ticket, but they want to keep their church afloat? That kind of thing. I think everybody has.
You're making
the right
good points. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like if I was to, in good conscience, to do something like that, I would say there's no way. And therefore, how could I justify supporting a vote to do the same thing on my behalf?
Yeah, but if a person gets a loan, they know that they have to pay that loan back. And if they use whatever it is as collateral, they know that if they don't pay the loan back, they're going to lose it. So they do have common sense when they get into this stuff.
Sounds like an argument we're into. All I'm saying, I'm not saying you're wrong. All I'm saying is that's a big temptation to lose your car.
Sure it is. It's a big temptation, but I think it's up to the individual and not up to the government.
But the person who gets
decide.
tempted, is sometimes the one who can't afford it at all.
Right, exactly.
It's like they always say, a bank gives loans to people who don't need money.
Yeah, but you need to put food on your table somehow, and you try to do the best you can.
We're not even going to get to the Donald Trump thing. Well, we've talked about Donald Trump enough. I'll just give you this little quick thing. With just 2 months before the New Hampshire primary, Donald Trump holds a commanding lead over his Republican rivals in spite of things he said that people said would get him to go down in the polls. According to the latest CNN WMUR poll, whatever that is, Trump is 32%, Rubio is 14%. That's a big difference.
Huge.
Chris Christie is 9, Jeb Bush is 8.
Mm-hmm.
Jeb Bush is in 4th place. That's interesting. John Kasich is 7, Ted Cruz is 6. Now, Ted Cruz is 6 in this one. Ted Cruz is number 1 over in the Iowa poll.
Mm-hmm.
So in New Hampshire, Trump is at top. Ted Cruz is number 1 in Iowa.
Isn't that interesting?
Ben Carson and Carly Fiorina at 5% each. Rand Paul at 2%. Mike Huckabee at 1%. Lindsey Graham at 1%.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else less than 1%. All right, we'll take a little break. We'll come back. We'll be back.
Yay.
Galen Unil is up next.
Nice.
With Lifestyle.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Karen McHugh. Donald Trump standing firm on his comments about keeping Muslims out of the country.
Criticism has been piling on, but the Republican presidential frontrunner is unmoved and standing by his Muslim ban, telling ABC's World News Tonight.
There are people that have tremendously bad intentions. We have to be tough, we have to be smart, and we have to be vigilant.
White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest says Trump is not fit for the presidency.
It is clear that what he said is disqualifying.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland reporting. French investigators making headway in the investigation into last month's ISIS attack on Paris with a new ID.
Fouad Mohamed Agad was a 23-year-old from Strasbourg, France, who traveled to Syria in 2013. This according to unnamed French officials. He's one of 3 French nationals identified as being involved in what was the deadliest of the Paris attacks.
Fox's Simon Owen. More heavy rain for the Pacific Northwest. Fox News, we report, you decide.
I'm in almost every school bus and classroom. I go to school with your children. We say the Pledge of Allegiance together. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm 1 out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger. This problem is closer than you think. My teacher tells me we can grow up to be whatever we want. I want to grow up to be someone who doesn't go to bed hungry. There's enough food in this country to feed everybody. Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me, quietly struggling with hunger. Together, we are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th